Hi guys, Random here, back with a bit more World of Warships. Yes, today we're having a look at Courbet. Oh, Courbet, bless him. Yep, this is the Courbet, the Tier 4 French battleship. As I said in my last video, not everyone looks at these lower tier ones. You don't spend a huge amount of time in them, but I think they're worth looking at. So if you haven't started the line, you know what it is you're getting into. Right, the Courbet. It's an interesting ship. It's an interesting ship. We played through the Turin and unlocked the Courbet, and yeah, it's still got these wing turrets. Look, winging it, but you only have one on each side now, which means the second one that was here is now centre line mounted, meaning we have two sets of guns at the front, two at the back and one in the middle, giving us 5 twin turrets over each side, which is nice. We like this. This gives us 10 barrels of fun. So survivability wise, 38,200. Let's go for the full disclosure here. We're on a stock ship, we are not upgraded at all, so yeah, this is all stock. 38,200. If you upgrade, you will get 41,000. Yeah, 38,200 to 41,000. We have a 10% torpedo damage reduction, which is okay. And the armour profile on this is, again, it's not terrible, but it ain't great. Okay, so we need to consider where the citadel and armour belt are when we're positioning against the enemy. So yeah, need to think about that. Deck is thick enough to avoid most armour piercing plunging fire from cruisers, but you need to kind of be a bit wary anyway. If you get battleship fire at you from a distance, they could plunge in. So that's the armour. Artillery wise, we have, as I say, 6 turrets there, twin mounted, 305mm guns, or 12-inch if you prefer. They have 8,300 max AP, 4,200 max HE, and a 22% fire chance. So they're pretty good. The 180 degree turn time is a minute. So your turrets are slow. Yep, it's not much better than the Turin, really. You do spend a lot of time waiting for your guns to turn round. We do have secondaries on here. 22 single barrel 139mm secondaries, so 11 per side, firing out 4.5 kilometres with 2,000 max HE damage and 8% fire chance. Your maximum firing range stock is 15.8. If you upgrade it, it goes to 17.4, which is lovely. So we'll be upgrading that. We do actually have the XP there, so I could do one of these. AA defense is, well, not a lot. You have 8 single barrel 75mm guns firing out to 3 kilometres, 14, yes, 14 DPS. Well, that's going to strike fear into carriers, isn't it? Manoeuvrability wise, 19.9 knots stock. If you upgrade it, you can get up to 21. Turning circle radius again is pretty good at 580 metres, and 17.2 second rudder shift, which I imagine gets improved if you upgrade the hull. So yeah, it's all in all, it's not too bad. 15.8 detectability by sea, 9.4 by air, 2 by proximity spot, and 12.4 if you are in smoke and you fire your guns. Now then, let's put some camouflage on so we can turn the ship black. There we go. Yeah, still haven't figured out what this is. Wargaming tell me it's a graphics driver problem, but personally I don't think it is. I think it's a game glitch, because I have got the latest drivers and I have tried the drivers from the issue beforehand as well, and you get the same problem. So something isn't right somewhere. It didn't do it before the patch, it does do it afterwards. You tell me. Signal wise, we can get the economy signals on here, which kind of makes sense, and I think, to be honest, that's probably all I'll bother with. On this, we'll just grind it a bit until we get enough XP, and then unlock everything, and then get on to the next ship, which I've already got. So I'm not too worried about that. I've got the rattan. So yeah, okay. Let's go into port there, and captain wise we have Roger Barret. He's a ensign de deuxième classe. Yes, a second class ensign. And he has got a preventative maintenance tier 1 skill, and he hasn't got enough points for anything else, so there we go. There we go. Let's go into a battle. Let's see how we get on. Let's hope we don't get any carriers, because yeah, no AA. Oh no, oh, it's a Langley. Oh well, the planes aren't too strong, but we don't have very many guns to take them down. Okay, so we have a Wix of Frion, a St. Louis, Kumar, Duguay Juan, a South Carolina, obviously us in the Courbet, and a Langley. And yeah, we're mirrored on the other team, of course, being a co-op battle. So let's get in here, let's see what we can do. Now then, we are destroying all ships. So we will get there eventually. It's quite loud, this. I don't know if it's going to come out loud on the video, but I'm just going to turn the volume down a little bit. There we go. You know, I don't want this storm to be too loud. Okay, so we're building up our breakneck speed of 19 point whatever it was, which isn't a lot. And you can see there the gun traverse is slow. Very, very slow. Okay, so here we have 3 guns on target. Keep your eye on the bottom left there, and they both come up at the same... No, not quite. 6 does just come up after 5, yeah. There's not a lot in it, but a little tiny bit in it there. So yeah, that's the angle at which you need the broadside. Kind of quite open, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to start turning right. And we have got some enemy ships there. I am spotted. That will be by the Wicks, I would imagine. Yeah, we've got the Kuma there. Is he in a position we can take a shot? He is. And let's try about there. Let's try about there. Can we get a shot on him? No. Oh well. He disappeared just before we could open fire. St. Louis is coming into range. So if I bring those last couple of rear turrets round, we'll get some shots down range on him. I think I might have underled him there. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. That wasn't bad. St. Louis doesn't move very quickly. Dispersion on these guns is not great. No, we got a hit on him. Oh, here comes the Kuma, look. Let's see if we can get the guns around the side of that island. Oh, here comes the Wicks. The wickedy wickedy Wicks. So we need to get ready for Mr. Wixie. These guns, they take so long. Let's try about there. And the shell trajectory is kind of slow. Let's try about there. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's kind of more amidships, isn't it? Okay, we're going nose to nose with this Friant over here. So let's bring the guns round. We do have that South Carolina over there as well. Let's bring this turret on this side round. Only because it's not been used yet. And I don't want the crew to think they're getting off easy. 830 damage, not a lot. There's no overpen. I suppose it's only to be expected. Friant, does it have torpedoes? Think random. Does it have torps? I think it might. So I need to keep turning. Yeah, it definitely has torpedoes. I can see them there. Oh, how was that not a citadel? I'm flabbergasted, amazed, astounded, I tell you. Come on. Where are the guns? The guns are there, they're just taking forever. It's almost like you actually want them to angle a bit so you can get a bit more metal to shoot through. Go on, he's only got 300 and something hit points. Just one more hit, there we go, with the secondaries. And now we've got turret on this side. Let's see if we can get a... Oh, that was at the waterline. That was exactly where it should have been. Let's try a little higher. 5,000, not great. Enemy planes coming in there. We're never going to shoot them down, so not too worried about it. It's only really if they start bringing out the torpedo bombers we've got to worry. And about there. Yeah, we took out a gun. Not too terrible. And we got fire on him as well. So we are going to have to turn in, otherwise we are going to get absolutely pummeled. We've got the Courbet there as well as the South Carolina. So we're going to have to watch them. Keep our angle. Right, let's try the Courbet, shall we? See if we can get some shots onto her. Nothing great. Still pretty unimpressive. Let's try this gun off of this side. If it ever comes round. Are you ever going to work? There we go. Right. Okay, South Carolina is down. Leaving the Courbet over here. Now remember that armour profile. So we're kind of looking just above the belt, really, is where we want to be aiming. Let's see if we can get those back guns round just before we come round to this island. There we go. Yeah, it's not bad. I'd like to have seen more damage, obviously, but yeah, never mind. Let's select you as our secondary target. Get the old guns going to work. Let's try one into the bow. Some horrible dispersion going on there. And not quite. But we have got that fire ticking away, so you never know. That might do it. Yeah, the fire's ticking down. so we need to see if we can find this langers over here. I'm just going to slow down a bit. I'm going to let this Courbet sail forward. I'm still taking health off him. Yeah, there we go. He's down anyway. That's cool. Right, there's the langers. So, what do we need to do? We need to turn right here, really. Otherwise, we're going to be waiting a week for these guns. And we need to open up a bit because we need to get the broadside. And then we need to aim. Okay. Langley. Where are you going? Are you turning in a circle? Are you? It looks like you might be. Okay, I'm going to try about there. Looking good. Yeah, it's not bad. Would have liked to see a bit more damage, obviously, but wouldn't we all? Come on, guns, reload. There we go. Yeah, dispersion is very French. I think it's probably the fairest description. Let's turn around. I've got a feeling that Langley is going to keep going this way. We do have the St. Louis over here. So I'm going to turn around this way. Hopefully get these guns kind of pointing the right way. Oh, St. Louis got a fire. Well done, St. Louis. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? 2,000 through the deck. We'll try some more deck shots there. 5 grand. Yeah, it's okay. And then we'll head around. I could put this far out, but I don't see the point, to be honest. I mean, I know St. Louis can be a dangerous ship, don't get me wrong. Don't underestimate it. It is an absolute beast at tier 3. But we'll just start repairing the fire damage and wait for those rear guns. There we go. Right, now then. We got all 6. Yeah, we have. Right, all 6 of you. Do your thing. Look at that. 3 out of 6. Definitely trolley dispersion. Right, you are annoying me now, so go away. We'll select you as a secondary target, and then we'll get these guns because they should be reloaded. Back round on this guy. Oh, he's still running away. I'm shooting as if he's coming towards me. Oh, there we go. That should be the end of him.
We've sunk an enemy aircraft carrier.
And we'll shoot the St. Louis now. Just for reasons. Oh, I love the St. Louis. I love playing that boat. So I'm just letting my secondaries go to town, do some work. I might as well get in the cap, get some points for that as well. It's all XP. I'm not entirely sure why it no longer tracks the target. Oh, there we go, got a fire on him as well. And some more shots. There we go. South Carolina got him in the end, but that's fine. Yeah, do you know what? For a tier 4 game, 116,932 damage is pretty respectable. 75 target hits with the main guns, 2 incapacitations, 2 boats sunk, 3 fires, 1 citadel, 38 secondary hits, 84,588 credits earned, 1,719 XP, 344 free XP. Let's have a look at the team score. We did good. Top of the tree there, which is nice to see. Detailed report for those that love the numbers. Yeah, we did a decent amount of damage there. Did it 11,500 by fire, which was, you know, always lovely to see. I only fired armour piercing, didn't fire any high explosive, so that's pretty nice. Potential damage fired at us just shy of 500,000, which is okay. Damage received pretty much all from the St. Louis, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. Took no damage off the Wicks, a little bit of damage off South Carolina, but yeah, pretty much all off of that St. Louis, and most of that was fire. You know, a good proportion of it was anyway. Let's have a look at the take home. The take home was 74,598 and 1981 on the Commander XP, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's go back to the port. Eventually. Why have they made this game so slow now? Oh dear. It's like you go make yourself a cup of tea in between changing scenes. Right, well, there we are. There's the port. That's the Courbet. Let me know your thoughts on the Courbet if you have played her yet. Personally, I think she's quite a nice little tier 4 ship, really. Yeah, there's a number of ships at tier 4 that people tend to sort of play and then forget about. And if we have a quick look here at all the tier 4 boats I've got, and you know, it's not a huge amount, but the Yabari. The Yabari. Now, this thing back in closed beta used to be an absolute legend. Not so much now, but you know, it's a nice ship. The Ishizuchi. All of these are in black, by the way. Yeah, they're made by Henry Ford. You can have any colour you like as long as it's black. The Ishizuchi, another ship that I really enjoyed playing. Miyogi's a nice one to take out and have a little bit of fun in. The Phoenix is okay. Not entirely sure why I've kept this one because I didn't enjoy it that much, but it's not a bad little cruiser. The Arkansas Beta, again, you know, basically it's a Wyoming. Basically, it's a nice boat. It's got the strange and wonderful thing, if you have a look at the modules here, of the upgrades, you get all of them. Yeah. So tier 4, but you can whack all of the upgrades on it, which is lovely. Izyaslav is a nice little boat. Nikolai, again, nice boat. V170 is alright. It's okay. I preferred the tier 2, I think it is. The V23? No, or is that the tier 10? I can never remember these German ones. V25, there we go. The tier 2, yeah. I thought that was a lot of fun. Kaiser, again, a lot of fun. The Orion, almost overpowered its tier. Shenyang, it's okay. It's okay. Duguay Trian is a fine little French boat. And then now we have the Courbet. And I will be keeping the Courbet. Because I think that's quite a well-performing battleship. I'd like to go in a training room, you know, me and a Courbet against an Orion, and see how I got on. But they've taken away the ability for the bots to move now. They just sit there and you shoot them. which isn't quite as much fun. So, there's that. Anyway, enough of me being sad. You know the drill, guys. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw, then the subscribe button's there. Don't forget to tick the bell icon if you want to know when a video is uploaded. On all the channels you subscribe to, make sure you do that. YouTube is being a donkey again, and some videos are not appearing in people's feeds. If you enjoyed the video, the like button, he loves a little tickle. So yeah, don't be shy, go and give it a little caress. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Courbet and the French battleships down in the comments. I'll be interested to see them. But I think that's quite enough from me for now. So thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Do hope you enjoyed. But for now, it is Captain Random signing off. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.